So my most heard complaint from customers is, you surely can't be finished already. I don't get told off for missing windows or putting tickets through the doors, saying the windows have been cleaned and they haven't been cleaned, or making a mess, not doing the job properly. If I'm going to get told off by someone, by a customer, it's because they think I'm working far too quickly. And it's either they think I'm cheating the customer, they're not going to pull me up for bad results, or it's a bit of a snobbery where they're thinking, well, this guy's only a window cleaner and he surely shouldn't be earning that much of money in that least amount of time, especially when the previous window cleaner that I had, which I got rid of, was taking 3 or 4 times as long and charging roughly the same price. So I remember a few years ago, I was doing a work for a rich family. They were both doctors, and I took this job on, and it was what, a little bit water-fed pole, and the rest was squeegees. And one day the guy said to me, he said, you know, I'm not happy. And I said, what's the problem? He said, you're doing this job too quickly, and we feel that you're cutting corners. And I said, well, we can go around and have a look and see if there's any problems. And he didn't want to do that. And I know what his problem was. His problem was he begrudged paying someone who had no qualifications, no skilled. Look, it's a skilled job. You can make this job as skilled or as unskilled as you want. When I first started window cleaning, I was very unskilled. But it's not, let's say, a certified profession. And his problem was he begrudged paying someone the money, and me taking, like, I don't know, 1/4 of the time of what it took the previous window cleaner. But the previous window cleaner got the sack because he wasn't very good at his job. He wasn't doing, his results weren't very good. But then again, he was there on the job 3 or 4 times as long. And I got that job because I was recommended from another doctor. So I said to the doctor, I said, thank you for your payment. You're now going to have to find a slower window cleaner who's going to give you less results, because I'm not going to work for snobs like you. So what is it that I get, or I've got to look at it as a privilege, that I'm getting told off for being too efficient, too effective. And some people begrudge paying an uncertified profession like being a window cleaner money when it takes them 2 or 3 hours to earn that same amount of money when you're doing it in like half an hour. Very rare case, but it's happened many occasions. And I don't get pulled up for, as I said, for making mistakes. It's the time it takes. So that is the downfall of using this tool and being very proficient using it. Because if you use this tool and you wasn't proficient using it, and then you'll be using a Sorba or an Unga or an Ettore or whatever, because you cannot use this tool. Now, what is it that I've got to get to a position where I'm getting moaned at for being too efficient, too effective? First of all, I've got 2 hands, and I've got a saturated washer, and I put a strip of soap, dish soap, nothing professional in terms of window cleaning soap, professional soap, just good quality dish soap, which you can get from Aldi for 79p. And then I'm going to use my 2 hands, and I'm going to rub this solution nice and thick, nice and saturated, sucking up all that dirt on that glass using 2 hands. Put my best performing squeegee in window cleaning in the right place at the right time, and get the window cleaned with the highest quality results with the least amount of mess available after you've done the job, because one job always creates another job, which is, let's say, run off there. 100% detail free results, and you can too start getting moaned at for being or earning too much money. compared to the previous window cleaner that had a tendency to work longer, harder, slower and get less results. So you can have the best performing squeegee, still using your one hand if that's what your work flow only allows you to do, and still get good results as long as you add the soap to a saturated washer. If you're putting it in the bucket of water, then you're going to be working a lot longer, harder, slower, getting less results, because your squeegee won't perform very well. And then you'll revert back to your previous way of working, using tools that make your work always longer, harder, slower, getting less results. So, you know, I'm in a position where if someone doesn't like what I'm doing because they're offended that I'm earning too much money compared to their previous window cleaner, then I just have to say goodbye to them, because by the end of the day, I'm going to have someone who will appreciate me, a new person, a new customer, and not, you know, question me if I'm doing the job properly, or if they're offended for having a high quality job but he's doing it in too much of a less time. But that's just me. I'm just lucky to have inundated with work, and also not really having too many snobs working for professional people. I tend to just want to work with down to earth, older generation people, because they appreciate, I find that they appreciate me more than these professional guys who are a little bit younger, a little bit snobby, and that's just a preference thing for me. Now, my YouTube channel is not aimed at, this is what I'll charge for this job, this is what I'll charge for this other type of job. I'm not interested in what these people on YouTube say, how much to charge, or put your prices up, because you can put your prices up by working less hard and get more work done using this tool, using a certain procedure, and hopefully you're dealing with down-to-earth people who appreciate you, and if they've had previous window cleaners, they can appreciate that your general workflow is a lot better, and the quality, the end results is higher. So hopefully, if you get into the position, because you've got to look at it as a privilege, if you're getting told off for being too efficient, too effective, then you've reached the pinnacle of traditional window cleaning. And if you're just getting told off for either missing out windows, putting tickets through the door, not doing the job anyway, or getting pulled up for making mistakes left, right and centre, and you're still working longer, harder, slower for it, then maybe you should start thinking about getting to the next level of window cleaning.